I'm from Glens Falls, New York. I was born and raised there, and and then I moved down to Georgia about 3 months ago. My grandmother's from Georgia. She's actually from Columbus, Georgia, so that's kind of what had my eyes set on Georgia. She had spoke a lot about it and how much she really liked the state, so I started doing some job hunting down that way. I became an athletic trainer because I always played sports growing up, but I always kind of had a passion for helping others. So I kind of found that it was a nice bridge between kind of getting to stay on the sideline, getting to be a part of the athletics culture, and getting to help people at the same time. Growing up, I played basketball, soccer, and tennis. So I played a few different sports, but those are the ones I stuck with throughout high school. I work at Albany State University, a Division II university about an hour away from here. And I'm currently working with the volleyball team and the football team. I had an athlete that was coming back from, she had sprained her ankle pretty severely in practice one day. And it was actually nice, she actually started that match, and it was nice to see her get back on the court and kind of take her from A to Z from the beginning of her injury, and then it's fulfilling to see them come back from an injury. I think every injury, even whether it's an ankle sprain or just soreness, is different person to person. You really have to know who you're dealing with and the athlete. What kind of type of personality are they? Are they really tough? And if they're coming to you when they're really tough, then that's probably pretty serious. Or there's some people who come to you about this and that. But you just got to treat every injury different and treat their signs and their symptoms, and then kind of progress from there. Yeah, a typical day usually starts around, I get to the school around 6 a.m. Volleyball I've been practicing at 6 in the morning to 7 in the morning. They have a conditioning session. And then there's treatment hours, so I'm in the athletic training room doing rehab and treating aches and pains from the morning conditioning. And then they practice again from 4 to 6 p.m. So I'm kind of there for a long portion of the day, but it's worth it seeing everyone, and they kind of pop in when they don't have class. And they come in and they either say hello or they express some aches or pains that they're having, some concerns, and we'll treat that, and then we'll try to get them out for practice at 4 to 6. I think I touched upon it earlier that when someone gets hurt and you're right there with them and you've kind of take them from that point of being injured, and then you work with them, you decrease their pain, you help them get through a lot of their daily life stuff, their activities that they do day to day, whether it's brushing their teeth, if it's an arm injury, or getting to class, if it's something that's affecting their leg, and then getting them ready for sport. And then seeing them return to sport is definitely the most fulfilling part. When someone scores their first touchdown after you've been working with them for a long time, or they have a really good match in a volleyball game, it's really fulfilling to take them from that first point where they're injured and then see them get all the way back out on the field or the court.